Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. This is James, and in this video, let's talk about a complex yet quietly powerful character of the series. You know, every character is forced to evolve or perish in the face of constant danger in the zombie apocalypse. But let's talk about Enid. Her journey from a lone survivor to a valued member of the Hilltop community is one of transformation, resilience, and growth. Enid enters the story in Season 5 as a quiet, cautious teenager, clearly shaped by the harsh realities of the outside world. Her motto, "Just Survive Somehow," or JSS, it speaks volumes about her survivalist mentality. At first, she keeps to herself, struggling to trust anyone in Alexandria. But what sets her apart early on is the mystery surrounding her. Unlike other young characters, Enid carries the burden of her past trauma with a stoic exterior. In Season 6's iconic episode JSS, we get a glimpse into her backstory, and as with most of the Walking Dead characters, an origin rooted in loss. After watching her parents die, she learns to fend for herself in the wilderness, making her one of the few characters who survived on her own before finding a community. This flashback not only explains her introverted nature, but also highlights the emotional walls that she built for survival. One of the most significant relationships in Enid's character arc is with Carl Grimes. Carl, much like Enid, is a young person growing up in a post-apocalyptic world. Their connection starts out tense, but over time they find common ground in their shared experiences. Carl teaches her that there's more to life than just surviving. There's living, and even in this world, there are moments worth holding on to. Their bond evolves into one of mutual trust, and Carl becomes one of the few people Enid allows herself to care for. This relationship becomes a critical turning point in her development as she starts to open up emotionally and to trust others again. Carl's influence on Enid, though often understated, shows that her hope is still possible, even in the direst of circumstances. After Carl's death, Enid's arc takes a new direction. Her decision to stay at Hilltop with Maggie is a key moment in her growth. She transitions from a survivor focused solely on herself to someone willing to fight for a larger cause. Her loyalty to Maggie and her involvement in the Hilltop community shows how far she's come from the isolated girl we met in Alexandria. Enid's relationship with Maggie is particularly significant. In Maggie, she finds a mentor and someone to look up to. The bond they share is almost mother-daughter-like as Maggie helps Enid see the value in community and leadership. By Season 9, Enid has evolved into a capable medic, even taking charge in medical crisis at the Hilltop, a stark contrast from the solitary teenager we first met. But as we know, no one in The Walking Dead is safe. In one of the most shocking moments of Season 9, Enid's life is cut tragically short during Alpha's horrifying Pike massacre. Her death is not just a devastating blow to the community, but also a reminder of the unpredictable and brutal nature of the world they live in. While Enid's death was painful, it also highlighted the impact she had on those around her. She had transformed from a lone wolf into someone deeply embedded in the fabric of her community. Her loss was felt by many, especially Alden, with whom she had developed a close relationship. Enid's journey in The Walking Dead may have been shorter than some, but her legacy endures. She represents the next generation of survivors who came of age in a world of chaos. Her growth from a solitary, broken teenager into a strong, compassionate leader is one of the most inspiring character arcs from the series. While her story ended too soon, Enid's spirit, the hope she found in others, and the strength she discovered within herself remains a powerful reminder that even in the darkest times, there's still room for connection and growth. Enid's character is a testament to how survival in The Walking Dead isn't just about staying alive, it's about finding a reason to live, to connect, to fight for something greater than yourself. Her journey may have ended, but the impact she left on the world of The Walking Dead will never be forgotten. So talking a little bit more about Carl and Enid in The Walking Dead, and Carl takes notice of her probably because she's another teenage girl, but also because she keeps leaving the safety of the community. She keeps sneaking out. She has a rebellious nature. So one time Carl follows Enid outside of Alexandria, and they both explore the woods and the world together. They bond over their shared trauma, discuss how difficult it is to adjust to the safety of Alexandria after spending so much time in danger. But from that, we see that it's two people who understand the need to remain strong in a world full of uncertainty. You know, really, it's just life happens. The apocalypse was happening. Enid and Carl didn't start a relationship, I think, just mainly because of Negan, the Saviors, everything that was happening. Enid eventually goes to Hilltop, and stuff. So I think a very stark image in my head as far as the Walking Dead series, the show overall. One of those moments that I could pick out of that is when Daryl and some others come to Hilltop and tell the people about what happened. Alexandria was bombed, and just everything went crazy and wrong, and the Saviors attacked, and it was just brutal, and people died, and Carl was one of them. Even though he didn't die in the attack, Carl died. And to see Enid's reaction, just, man. But I think Carl's death helped push Enid to grow and become more independent, taking on a more active role in the community. The Savior War was over, Carl had died, everything kind of leveled out a little bit. She was able to just breathe a little bit and be like, okay, I'm going to try to start living life. And so she starts talking to Alden, and they find some things in common. They get into a relationship. So yeah, as far as deaths go, Enid's death was painful. From just survive somehow to let's all work together and make this work. Enid's a cool character. But hey, you guys let me know what you think about Enid. Of course, down in the comments below. And I'll join you there. This is James in Nashville. As always, thanks for watching. And stay tuned for more Dead stuff.
Don't tell me goodbye.
Okay. I won't.